All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition, D. All right, let's go.
Share control, I was gonna say. Come on.
Keep it going.
Come on, MP.
Okay. Outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill. Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
MP, come on.
Stay focused on your workout.
Big that crazy. Let me get out of here, man. Let's go game time.
Take it, MP.
All right, Dallas, let's win!
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Good on the shot.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Doncic outside to the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Last season, the NBA born.
This means nothing!
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Buckets.
Them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Both good from the line that time. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Here's Joseph. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Bay, no good. Here's Buckets. No good with the triple. Here's Joseph on the take. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APV sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And that one's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Cunningham, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Stewart. Inside. Here's Joseph. 6 to shoot. Bay passes to Stewart. Outside for Bay. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Sadiq Bey.
A good move.
And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Buckets can't hit. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Stewart. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Taps it last. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Cunningham. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Buckets. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Bagley sets a screen. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's Cunningham missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Flushes it down to finish the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Cunningham. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Back to Cunningham. On target from range.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Here's Buckets. 6 points for him. Here's McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham against Hardaway. Cunningham passes to Bay. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bay's got 5.
And Bay's not going to hesitate. Very confident in that range.
Here's Buckets. He's covered by Bay. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Parries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Another go. Here's Joseph. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Stewart is screen on Doncic. Outside for Bay. From deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, Bay likes to get to that corner, get his feet set. He's ready to knock down 3 balls.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Cunningham. Last game he had 28 points. Outside for Bay. Outside Bagley. Back to Cunningham. This one for 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Cunningham. Mavericks with a rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
Now here's Cunningham. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Pass to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. The Mavericks leading. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Bay outside. Pass to Bagley. Back to Bay. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Doncic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Detroit is shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Timeout called the Pistons. Last time. We'll go for a different look here. Noel, he's checked in for Bagley. Burks comes in for Bay. Diallo's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And it's Lee in for Joseph. Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 4. A shot to stop the drought. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shots good by Buckets.
Dee has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Lee. Now Burks. From deep three-point range. Wood grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Don't slow down, guys.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The Pistons clear it. Burks with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
On him about that one.
There's a minute 40 left in the first. Wood outside. Pass to Green. Right wing. Here's Buckets. That three's off the mark. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's Diallo. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Shots good by Buckets. 20 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Up top, Noel. On the wing, Burks. Stewart, the pass to Diallo. Over Green. Misses off the left iron. And for Dallas, they're shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Shots good by Buckets.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Lee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Noel. On the wing, Burks. Clock at 6. And the jumper from the wing offline.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Burks. Here's Lee. The three ball. And that's not going to go. Well, offense is the order of the day. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Heading to backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Christian Wood out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Buckets in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Thanks. Buckets in the last game against the Jazz was all business. He picked up.
Let the shots keep on coming. You're on fire.
He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Knocks it down from distance.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Doncic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Fires for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
I just love the ball movement.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Pass to Noel. Here's Joseph. Noel the screen. And here's Burks. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Burks has got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Detroit has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Diallo. Bagley with it. Back to Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Bagley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Bagley's got his second basket.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Here's Bullock, defended by Burks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now here's Burks. He's got 6. And stolen by Wood. Doncic outside. From deep. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Now here's Doncic. He had 16 in the win against Utah. And here's Diallo. Pass to Joseph. Noel with a screen on Doncic. Here's Bagley. He puts up a 3. And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul. He's going with a whole new group out there. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Noel. Bay comes in for Burks. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Diallo. And it's Lee in for Joseph. Pass to Buckets. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that one good.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Bagley. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Now Cunningham. From deep 3-point range. And no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Buckets. He's got 22. Here's an 8-footer. That one goes. Count it. He's got 24.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises. When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
2:56 left in the first half of this one. And the official.
At the line for Dallas, Buckets.
So, yeah, man, got about 2 more games with my mask, man. They tried to break my nose about 4 games back. 2 more games, gonna take my mask off on these niggas. And 1.
And the Pistons with possession here. 19-point game. There's 1:47 left to play in the second quarter. Stewart, screen on Green. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Green in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Buckets can't hit.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Bagley, no good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Down low. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Still gonna get that dub.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Buckets with a rebound.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
It's deflected.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Lee. Bagley against Green. Outside for Bay. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's buckets. Dallas again missing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking in total control.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
There are so many good shooters in this league, man, but these guys and their form is elite.
It is truly incredible how accurate this group is, especially for the volume of shots they take. And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Let me see stuff.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Bagley and Stewart together down low. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. And it's Joseph in at the 1. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Joseph. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. Here's Joseph. Picked by Stewart. To the inside. Bagley. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Dallas,
And the first one at the line is good. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Well, the Pistons shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Cunningham. The Mavericks pull it in. Over to the wing. Here's buckets. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Here's Joseph. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Cunningham finds Bagley. Bay from long range. Drops in the 3. Bay's got 11 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest shootout. Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Christian Wood is checked in for McGee. And here's Doncic outside. Poke loose, and they recover it. Pass to buckets. Back to Doncic. Here's buckets. He's got 32 points. Let's go with a 3. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. He's got 5.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Cunningham outside. Here's Joseph. Bagley, a screen on Doncic. The baseline J. Doesn't go that time.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's buckets. And that one's good. He's got 34.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And it's Cunningham missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Doncic. Here's buckets. He's got 34. And Doncic hammers it home.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Bay outside. Shot clock at 6. Cans it from short range. Bay's got 13.
Well, that's going to help Bay's confidence there.
To the paint. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Joseph. Lays it up and banks it in.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. Here's Joseph. Bay outside. Picked by Stewart. Now here's Bay. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. Stewart, the pass to Bagley. Bay from long range. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's buckets. He's covered by Bay. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Lets it fly. Gets it to go from the corner. Hardaway's got his second basket of the game.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic.
Here's Joseph. Outside for Bay. Tries yet again, and he hits the jumper. Bay's got 7 now in this quarter.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
At the line for the Pistons, saving lead. At the line for one.
And that one misses. And so it's Dallas in a good spot. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Detroit is shooting 41% in this game. Inside, they have Finney-Smith and McGee. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Buckets. Yep, count it. He's got 36 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Burks passes to Cunningham. Back to Burks. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Shots good by Buckets.
Same play. Got a bad game, but still finna complete all my objectives. Need 2 more motherfucking scores pulling off a dribble. And that motherfucking me complete that one more motherfucking corner 3 off assist. And that's complete.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Cunningham on the wing. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, McGee with the block. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up. It's tipped.
And Bagley's defense airtight that time. Nice concentration on D.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Buckets with a rebound.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Left side Burks.
What do you think he can do with the route? He ain't finna score shit.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Wood comes in for McGee, and Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Joseph's checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To the middle. Here's Buckets. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Stewart. Cunningham finds Burks. Outside Bagley. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Down low. And stolen by Cunningham.
Damn, I got too many turnovers.
Pass to Bagley. That falls.
8 fucking
Nice feed. That.
What the fuck? And just to show you, man. You know, they don't even let me show you my difficulty up there, so that's why I'm playing like that. I mean,
Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
I don't play my shit on
come to those who take good shots.
Drives to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so it's Detroit with it. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Back to Cunningham. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the...
It's time to attack, man. 4th quarter.
First one falls for him.
Man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that's good as he hits both shots. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. There's Cunningham with a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's buckets. Inside. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Getting up and then...
Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Hardaway against Cunningham. Bay from long range. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. The Mavericks have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 3-pointer. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bagley. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Count it.
Well, with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Here's Joseph, guarded by Doncic. Kicks it out to Cunningham from outside the arc. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. It's tipped. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bagley. Goes back up. That one is off. Good D by Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this 4th quarter. Shots good by buckets.
He now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Detroit shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. Here's Joseph, guarded by Doncic. Bay outside. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee's checked in. Noel, he's checked in for Detroit. Lee comes in for Cunningham. Pass to Bay. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now here's Hardaway. The fader. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter. The Pistons shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Joseph. And he's going for the lob. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Here's Doncic. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to buckets. And the layup is good. Good off the glass.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Joseph. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved using this gift throughout the world.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
MVP.
Open up things with their ball.
MVP every
Well, if you add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. When you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Lee. Pass to Cunningham.
Back to the D.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's buckets. Here's Doncic. Noel with the rebound. Pistons shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated.
I tripped that D for a couple of assists. I forgot I had the goddamn team take over.
Obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for buckets.
This was a bad
Just does a
game.
great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
That one's good for two.
Bagley getting positioned just too deep there and does a nice job with it.
To the paint. Here's McGee. Banked it in off the glass.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of...
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Saban Lee. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Doncic. Sweet little floater.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Burks. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally, just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
I missed that bitch by one.